What's good, everyone? Welcome to the video. So today I'll be talking about Game of Thrones. Finally, it was on my wish list. Fuck it, again wish list. It was on my watch list for a very long time, and I finally watched it. I binge watched it, yeah. So the reason I was not uploading for this 10 days was because I was watching Game of Thrones. Yeah, sue me. So it took me like 9 days to watch Game of Thrones. I just binge watched day, night, evening, afternoon, midnight, dawn to dusk. I was watching Game of Thrones. Yeah, I love being unemployed. Anyways, I finally watched it, and being honest, the only reason I wanted to watch Game of Thrones was because of the ending. Yeah, I heard so much about the ending that I wanted to find it about. Find it about. Find it about. What the fuck does that even mean? I wanted to find it myself, how bad the ending is, because I heard so much, that they messed up the ending, they messed up the characters, they fucked up this, they fucked up that. I wanted to see how bad they fucked it up. What could possibly go wrong with the ending that people hated after like 6 years or 7 years? I think 2019 to 2026. Yeah, it's been 7 years. Wow. So after 7 years, people still hate the ending. So I wanted to find out, like figure out. I'm Rust Cole. Give me a cigarette and I'll figure it out. Yeah. Anyways, so I watched it and I'm disappointed. Yeah. Game of Thrones disappointed me because I actually liked the ending. Whoa, whoa. Alright, guys. Alright. Calm down, okay? Yeah. I don't think I'm the only one who actually liked the ending because it wasn't that bad. Okay, I like the ending actually. I mean, yes, I found two reasons that could have possibly made the ending bad. First one was it was rushed. Alright, I can understand it was rushed. They could have taken their sweet time. I don't know why they didn't, but it was rushed. Like from episode 1 to episode 6. Very rushed. I didn't like it. Maybe that's how a woman feels when a man rushes the intimacy moment. Yeah, I hope that was a good comparison. Yeah, I'm not good with analogies, so yeah. Anyways, it was rushed, and the character developments, the directing of characters. I think that two things could have made the ending bad for some people. Well, most people, because I don't know. Do you guys like it? If anyone watching this video actually like the ending, please like the video. Or just let me know in the comments. That I like the ending, dude. You're not alone. Because right now I do feel alone. Yeah, everybody is hating and I'm just standing there like this. Because I like the ending. Alright? Here I am. I'm saying it right now in front of how many subscribers do I have? 271 people. Yeah. So I'm going to be giving my review about Game of Thrones seasons. I think there are 8 seasons, so 1 to 8. I think season 1 was the perfect season, like the perfect pilot season for a series. Yeah, because it set like a perfect base, whether it was for the pacing of the series, whether it was for the directing or the characters. It was just great, I mean, that's how it happened. It was like the origin of a river. So from season one actually perfect. Yeah, I don't know what is perfect, but yeah, let's just call it perfect. Season one, perfect. So from season one to season four, I think season one to season five, yeah, season one to season five, everything was great. Pacing was great, characters were great. There was a real tension, stakes were high, and there were real stakes. People were dying. I mean, Ned Stark fucking died. Okay, he was my favorite. I didn't expect him to die. This just fucking pushed Bran, almost killed him in season one, episode one. I didn't expect that. All right, Rob Stark, Catelyn Stark, they just died. Okay, that episode left me uh, fucked up. Really. Okay, I was watching that episode and I was like, ah, this is good. They're going to name the baby. Oh my god, they're going to name the baby Ned. Blah blah blah. And then suddenly Walder Frey opens his ugly ass mouth, and then the wife gets stabbed. And at first, I actually thought that okay, they're going to kill the wife and the baby as a revenge. I was like, oh my god, oh my god, fuck no. What will happen to Rob? He will die. I guess I was right. They killed Rob. And I was like, oh my god, Catelyn just saw Rob die, just saw his grandkid die, just saw his Rob's wife die. And then they just killed Catelyn too. And they killed the wolf too. Why? What did the wolf do? And Arya Stark, she was so close. She saw everything. She saw her family die, her brother being mocked by fucking Freys and Lannister. That episode, after finishing that episode, I had to pause. I had to go for a walk. I walked in my house. Like I just lost someone near and dear to me. I drank 2 glasses of water and I stood there in the kitchen like a miserable sack of shit. I didn't want to watch that series anymore. I mean, I just couldn't. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't press the play button. And then I played 2 games of Counter Strike and then I resumed watching the series. Yeah, I had to take a break. I had to dissociate myself with the series because it left me broken. Because I remember telling myself that Rob Stark has no role in season one. I was like, what's he even doing? And then I started liking him after season one, where he became the king in the north and everything. And then they just killed him like him. They butchered my boy. Alright? I felt like I lost a brother. Maybe that's too much, but that's what I felt during that moment, alright? So that's what I'm talking about. The stakes were high, the tension was high, the pacing was good, characters were good. And season 6 and season 7. Fuck me, dude. Why? Why is it always these two numbers are together? I just don't understand. Or maybe it's the glass theory or something, I don't know. Anyways, season 6 and season 7. From this two season, the stakes were bit low, because I think that they had this one formula and they stuck it up, that the whole episode tension will build up and they want you to think that the main character will die and there's nothing you can do to save him or save her. And in the last 5 minutes, someone will come and save the day and the main character will go home with a victory. I think yes, it was fun watching it, but it kind of got repetitive, like the Jon Snow becoming alive again, Battle of Bastards, like almost lost, and Sansa Stark comes and saves the day, and then Sansa killing Lord Baelish, and Arya Stark killing the Night King. Something more, I can go on like that. Um, yeah, Daenerys killing the ships or stuff like that. Theon Greyjoy saving his sister. So everything, it just kind of got repetitive. And I can understand why they did that because they killed so many main characters in the first 5 seasons that now they have only a bunch of main characters, like this small group. And now they cannot, kill it even if they want to. That's why they waited till 8th season to just kill everyone off. And let's talk about 8th season. There's so much hatred about 8th season, but I liked it. I don't think anything was that bad to hate, but I can understand why people may think like that. Because first it was rushed, second, the direction of characters. The character development just went like 180 degrees. Like Daenerys' character, and then Tyrion's character, Jon Snow's character. The only good 180 degree was Sansa's character, right? I love Sansa. Yeah. So, yeah, like Daenerys being the evil mad queen for some reason, I don't know. Okay, I mean, it does make sense when you put it all together, but it doesn't make sense to make her the mad queen, alright? The whole concept of her being the true queen was that she was the broker of chain, blah 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 blah, and then they decided to make her the Mad Queen for some reason. I don't know why. And Jon Snow being the powerless guy, because I think everybody saw Jon Snow as like the guy who controls everything, And then suddenly in the 8th season, he is just a spectator. He's just there. He has no role to play in anything. And then Tyrion, the smartest guy, probably one of the smartest guy in the Seven Kingdoms, is making mistakes. Like he's trusting Cersei. Of any person, he's trusting Cersei. Could you guys believe it? Tyrion Lannister is trusting Cersei. Like if you tell this to season one Tyrion, I'm sure he'll slap the fuck out of you. So yeah, I can understand why it feels a bad season. And the second reason could be that imagine waiting 2 years for the last season of your favorite show, and then they just do this. So of course the hatred, the anger is natural. But when I binge watched the series, as I said, I watched it in like 9 days. So when I binge watched the series, I actually didn't feel that bad, because it was good. Okay, I would give it 3.5 star out of 5 for the last season. And the overall season 1 to 8, 4.75. So you can see that the standard of Game of Thrones is 4.75 and the last season is 3.5. So of course people will hate it and people will be angry about it. And someone will be angry about their favorite character dying or being butchered like that. Or someone will be angry about the pacing of the series, like the long night. From season one they're talking about winter is coming, and the winter lasted like 1 hour. So of course, there are many things to hate about, but when you look at the the overall scenario of the series and the season 8, it wasn't that bad, alright? It was an average good season. But yes, when you compare the average good season 8 to average season of Game of Thrones, it's bad. So kind of understandable that it's a bad season, but it's not that bad. Come on. Okay, maybe I'm the one who doesn't find it bad, but it was average. It was good. I liked it. I enjoyed it. That's it. I have nothing more to say to this situation. This is my opinion, and I stand by it. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video. Let's talk about elephant in the room. Me. Okay, I'm the elephant. Yeah, do I look fat? I hope not. Do I? I think I look good. Yeah.